Hey, welcome to virtual reality, a world without borders where the only limitation is your imagination. In virtual reality, you can be anyone, you can be anywhere, and you can do anything. For example, I can take this pen and I can draw in thin air. Then, I can grab the drawing, and since I don't really need it for anything, I can throw it away. Right now, I am in Thailand. Beautiful temple. With the push of a button, I can go to Miami Beach. This is pretty nice. But actually, I would like to go into outer space. Because I can. Oh, I almost forgot you were there. Right now, I am embodying a 3D avatar. If I move my head left and right, my avatar's head moves as well. If I move my hands around, the hands of my avatar are moving in the same way. I am in a space right now where I can actually meet with other people and truly feel that we are together in the same space. Actually, you know what? My colleague Thijs from Denmark is here and I think he'd like to say hi. Hey man!
Hey Chris, how are you?
Good to see you. How's it going?
It's good, it's good.
How's the weather in Denmark?
It's raining, it's raining.
Oh no, we have a really good weather here at Cluj.
Nice. Hey everybody, I heard there was some nice presentation and I hope you have a very good time.
Yeah, it's a really good event, and actually I have a speech to give. So see you soon in Copenhagen. Maybe let's just wave hi to the nice people at TEDx. Hey guys!
Hey!
Now I'm gonna go back to reality.
Cool.
And now back to reality. By a show of hands, how many people in this room have tried virtual reality before? Wow, okay, so quite a few. For those of you who haven't tried it, I wouldn't be able to completely explain to you how real it can feel. But I will do my best today to explain to you how this powerful medium is working and how it can impact our lives in the future. Around 6 years ago, I moved from Cluj-Napoca to Copenhagen to study game development. During my studies, I've got the opportunity to work, to try out the first versions of the now famous Oculus Rift. This got me extremely excited by the fact that now I could put the player inside of the game instead of in front of a screen. So I decided to get one of these for myself. Then I started to work with it and trying to learn how to make great experiences. So since then, I've been working with virtual reality almost every day. What I came to learn on this journey is that with VR, you can do so much more than games. VR can be used to convey powerful messages and to help us learn and communicate ideas better. The first educational VR app I've tried was called From Ashes. And this robot with a TV head took me on a journey from the beginning of time when the Big Bang happened, all the way to the time humans landed on the moon. And I still remember this experience. And I don't remember it as a VR app I've tried. I remember it as places I have been and emotions I have felt. And research suggests that there's actually a very good reason for why this happens. The human memory is divided into sensory, short-term, and long-term memory. Since we're talking about something I've experienced a few years ago, I'm going to only talk about long-term memory. Long-term memory is divided into explicit and implicit memory. Implicit is what we remember at an unconscious level, such as playing a piano, or riding a bicycle, while explicit memory is what we remember consciously and we can recall at all times. And this, I'm going to divide it one more time, and don't worry, it's the last time I'm dividing it. I'm dividing this it's divided into semantic and episodic memory. Semantic memory is the knowledge we have about the world. It's the definitions and stories we've learned. For example, we know what a cat is because of our semantic memory. Episodic memory is the memory of things we've experienced in the past. For example, a city we have visited, or how we felt the last time we went into to an amusement park. So let me give you an example. If I tell you that the term virtual reality was invented by a guy called Jared Lanier, that will probably be encoded into your semantic memory. But if you were there with him and he says, hey dude, I have this crazy idea, let's call this thing virtual reality. And you say, yeah man, that sounds like an awesome idea. That will probably become an episodic memory of the good times you've had with Jaron. Now, research suggests that when we remember a virtual reality experience, our brain reacts in a very similar way to when we remember something we've experienced in real life. So this is why I remember my VR experience as an experience and not as information I have heard in the past. But why is this the case? How does VR do that? In order to understand virtual reality, you have to understand the most important keyword related to this technology. And this word is presence. Presence is the feeling of being transported in a different world, even though your actual position hasn't changed at all. And you might have experienced presence in the past when you've watched a movie or you've played a video game, and you were so engaged in the story that you forgot about your surroundings and you became part of it. Now, VR gives this word a whole new dimension. And with VR, you can achieve presence with much greater ease because almost all of your sensory input are taken over by the experience. And the implications of this are huge. Because when we achieve the state of presence, we become truly engaged. And research suggests that engagement, emotions, and interest play a major role in the acquisition and retention of information. The current teaching system wasn't able to keep up with our latest understandings about knowledge, nor take advantage of the latest technologies. It still follows a system which was set up in the industrial age and fails to instigate curiosity in the student and to help them develop an intrinsic learning motivation. And learning is not limited to schools and universities. We keep learning all our lives. We train to have better skills and to become better at our jobs. Virtual reality allows for learning through experience and exploration in situations in which it would have previously been too expensive or too dangerous to do so. Furthermore, it can track your performance and provide immediate performance feedback. It also allows for active learning, which keeps the participant motivated and engaged through all the time. And these are just a few of the things which make virtual reality a great medium for enhanced learning. Okay. Luckily, things are taking a new direction. And we see that more and more teachers start to understand the power of teaching through virtual reality. Recently, a study with more than 1,000 teachers found that 93% of them think that their students would be excited to use VR in the classroom, and 83% actually think that it would improve the learning outcome. Moreover, we see more and more companies adopting virtual reality to reduce unnecessary expenses for training their employees, while also improving the learning outcome. So There's already a lot of different very cool applications of virtual reality which can improve your learning in various fields, and here are a few of them. Today you can learn history, you can learn geography by teleporting anywhere in the world in a split second. You can learn history by traveling back in time on the streets of Rome and immersing yourself in the culture. You can learn biology by shrinking to the size of a human cell and learning about the body from a microscopic perspective. You can zoom down and learn chemistry from the level of a molecule and travel through different types of matter. And that's not all. You can have hands-on training in situations which would normally be too expensive or dangerous, such as training to do mechanical engineering and repairments, safety training on construction sites. You can train to perform dangerous operations and train in healthcare, in life-threatening scenarios, in very realistic environments. And these are just a few of the examples. Now, the only thing which would makes this even better is when you're able to actually meet with other people in virtual reality and work together with them. For example, you can have your teacher in the experience with you, and he can guide you through the experience. Or you can meet with your colleagues and train together. At Meet in VR, we're building a workspace in virtual reality for advanced collaboration, where we hope to make long-distance meetings much more engaging and memorable. Virtual reality is getting better every day. We see improvements in the technology, and it's going to be, you're going to see great improvements in the technology in the following years. Behind closed doors, a headset manufacturer is working to achieve human eye resolution level virtual reality. In another side of the world, people are innovating in the lens technology, and this will potentially make the headsets much smaller, almost to the size of regular glasses. But I'm here to tell you that you can adopt this technology today. There's already so many ways in which it can improve our lives, from offering us amazing entertainment to helping us improve the way we learn and communicate ideas. So let's get away from the types of education which put people to sleep and make them sick of learning. And let's make education fun and engaging. We have the technology, we have the knowledge. All we need is to take initiative. Thank you.